Welcome back to the channel. My name is SV and we are playing Satisfactory Update 5. In yesterday's video, we constructed this. A lovely little mini factory to produce reinforced iron plates. And it's plugging away. Slowly but surely it'll get there. And then it'll back up and then we'll have a whole bunch of extra stuff. Which, by the way, like 2 of those containers over there are reinforced iron plates. So I'm not really concerned about this right now. But what we're going to do today is build the rotor factory. And we're going to build it basically the same as we did here, where I'm not really concerned about the ratios on some of this stuff right now, although it's going to be actually pretty close to what we do want. But you know, it's okay. We'll get that set up with perfect ratios when it comes time to build within our actual proper factory. Alright, let's go that way. These floor holes are incredible. I love that. Okay, and so I think we started right. There would have been us starting. Why is this so wide? Oh, it's probably because an assembler is so long. Okay, let's see. So it'd be like sorting floor here. Yep, okay. Those are aligned. That's awesome. And then same thing here. And we're going to do not steel rotors. We're just going to do regular ones because I don't know if someone can point me to where the like really truly efficient recipes are that are like unanimously considered to be efficient recipes. I'd be super grateful because I'm not sure what is considered an efficient recipe. I just haven't done the research on or the math on it yet. As you can see, we've got quite a few reinforced iron plates over there in the backlog. Because I had a version of this factory up and running for quite some time. I've been leaving it on during while I work. I work from home. And I've been leaving it on because I can just fire up my laptop in my living room, and then it could just be producing points for me. And so that's also kind of how I have so many tickets already accrued. Okay, and then we're doing splitters here. Just trying to get my bearings. We have it, yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure that all of this is correct because I was like second guessing there for a second. Okay, that's gone. And then it's only this one that we care about. And that lined up perfect. And I think that's right because if done correctly, they shouldn't be touching the wall. Yep, that's perfect. I'm learning. Yeah, we did one just this way. And then we've got one that comes out like so. I think that's going to be okay, that's one too far. So it's not the next one, it should be this one. Yep, that's perfect. Great. And then again here. Like that. That's in the wrong location though. Got a frickin' delivery truck backing up, if you could hear it in the background. Like in real life, not in the game. One of the things I do want to kind of have set up a little bit. Wait, what happened here? Is so we've got this base that's really intended to be our starter base that feeds us some of the more common materials we're going to need to jumpstart. It's also called a jumpstart base sometimes, where it's literally intended to get you some of the materials that you need when you're actually creating your real base. And so why that's important is it allows you to work on your base while you have a whole other base basically producing materials for you. And it makes it really easy to construct a whole bunch of different things because you don't have to worry about waiting for materials. And then eventually your main base is taking over a lot of the pieces that oh my goodness, your starter base did. Sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at one time. Power, and let's put that there, and that there, and we're just going to hook these two factories up, like that, and then this into that one, and this into that one. Oh, and I don't want that connection. Okay. Easy. Is that clipping? Nope. That looks nice. I like that. Okay, and so now we just need to get back down there, and I think it's iron rods, and it is screws for our rotor. Iron rods and screws. So we're going to use a completely different iron or a screw line. And for this one, I think I'm going to just take them down this way because I want to limit some space. And I think, do I want this to be the far or close line? I don't think it matters, so we're going to do, this should be, yep, that's perfect. Belt is too long, and I don't have any iron rods. Which is funny, because that's exactly the line we are looking to adopt. And I'm going to bring it this way. That's insane that it's like that short. Okay. Then over here, I want to do this. Yep, that seems perfect. Notice I don't really care what goes on the top or what goes on the bottom. And this, turns out, was placed incorrectly. Like what material gets serviced on the top, what material gets serviced on the bottom, I don't care. As long as we get the appropriate materials into the machines, to me that is not a visual piece that matters. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. If you get the directions flowing correctly, you'll get the lines is something that I've been learning, so it's really nice to get that going. All right, this should, let's go verify it, but this should get our rotor factory up and running. Give it a second to kickstart. We'll build some walls around it. So I'm pretty confident in it. And as usual, our conveyor belt. And it's looking good there. Looking good there. There. And there. We are solid. That's going to produce rotors for us. And just like the other, we're going to bring them right here. So we got iron plates. We got rotors. Next up. What do we want to build next? What's in an assembler that we could build? Modular frames are a product of that reinforced iron plate, which will be on the next floor. These, I think I'm going to build on the far side because they are, I think I'm actually going to build AI limiters on this side. So this will be an AI limiters factory. So like being mindful a little bit of the location of some of the materials. I think concrete and I know steel beams are further onto that side. I think I can do quick wire and stuff over here as well. And honestly, if I really super wanted to, I just had an idea. Okay, hold on a second. So let's actually start this production line. And I'm going to do it in here. But we're going to do this one slightly differently because I want reinforced iron plates to just come on over. We might do the same thing with the rotors when we do motors, depending on available. Like I want to maximize the space a little bit. That's why. Otherwise, I'd just have 4 mini factories up here, and then that's that. So like it feels like a waste. And then here, we'll just have the one line coming up into a splitter. Is that too close? No, okay, that seems okay. So we'll have this one coming in for a splitter, sorting, and then let's again build. Modular frames are like literally one of the ones that are the bane of my existence. I hate constructing a factory for them for some reason. I just find it tedious, and so I only constructed like a mini hand-fed one when I created the ones I needed for what's it called? For the, oh man, I can't speak today. Just for research pieces. Obviously not the best way to handle things, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Oh, iron plates, cable, I passed it? Oh, that's the second one. Let's just take a whole bunch because we are running out inexplicably. AI limiters are also really great for additional... Ooh, I just thought of something also. I don't want this way. I don't want it just blindly going in there. I actually want it to be split. Because I do want some of these to back up and go into my storage. So anyway, it's going to be modular frames, and that's reinforced iron plates and iron rods. Easy peasy. Oh, you know what? I actually might use... What else uses screws? Actually, I'm going to use the bolted frame because then we'll not borrow from the iron rod production. We're just going to use the other screw line. So this will be screws coming in. And the same shenanigans you have seen. I don't know if it's just me or if like the mouse wheel has been extra sensitive lately in the game. I don't know. Okay. And give me a Mark III lift. Oof, that autosave though. It's starting to get there. Game definitely runs smoother when I am not recording, because I do record this on a single machine, but you know, the sacrifices we make to get the content to you. JK, it's not, you know, not that important. Okay. And that. And last but not least, is going to give us what I really didn't expect us to tackle in this video is modular frames, but you know, here we are. And it's going to be a slow production because the reinforced iron plates is not an efficient production, so now I just want to know how I'm going to split this. Actually, I just thought of it. I'm going to do this. Okay. Maybe I didn't just think of it because I needed to go up there. Actually, I did. No. Okay, let's see if this works or if this clips. Oh, it 100% clips. Ooh, what if... What if we do this? Okay, and then I do this. Will this reach, or is this too far? Okay. You see what I'm getting at? This is the part that I'm like really trying to figure out a nice clean way, but I think I could just do it the way I had, and then I'll just do a lift like so. So it's a little bit more space here. So maybe this will be our actual so maybe it just flows out that way as our not sorting, but like, you know, storage line the line that goes into our storage. That's probably the best way to handle that. Let's just take 6 stacks, a good 1,200 of them. And I'm going to dump these because we don't need that right now. Nor do we need the... You may have seen some things in there, and that's from exploring slash constructed to, well, you know, you gotta get some things built just to be able to explore. What is going on with me today? It's merger. Okay. There. I am not paying attention to my arrows. And when you mess up one of them, you're like just gonna mess up the second one because they basically copy orientation. Okay. So then that goes up to here. Okay. Let me just get a wall instead of trying to copy it, you know? And these will all back up and supply 100 per machine, so that would like potentially could be 400 before we even like dump them into a container, which is totally fine. Now the only thing to do is to hook up the next line of screws down into that one, which that works out like kind of perfectly well. I would rather borrow a line of screws, as we have 2 more than anything. And I actually, you know what I might do for this last one is split it between these 2 or merge it onto those 2 so that we have additional screws coming in, because screws are I did read up a little bit on some potential, like what people consider to be great recipes, and that's what I'm saying. I found it very difficult to understand like what is truly considered a great recipe or not. But what I did find is a lot of people want to just completely disassociate screws from their build, which I don't blame them, because they are a pain in the ass to build with. You need a lot of them, and then the belts usually can't support it, so you're having to do drastic amounts of splitting and merging or whatever to accommodate. So we're sacrificing a little bit of points there by just pulling this out, because now steel beams will not get fed into the awesome sink, as they are no longer backed up. Remember, things only get fed when there's an overflow, and if there's not an overflow, they should not be getting in there, because now they're going to be going into that storage container. Okay, and that's not the right distance for that. And we're going to have a bunch of screws in our... So that's there. And this should be perfect. That being just far enough is kind of annoying, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we've got iron rods. Alright, so we've got frames coming along. Modular frames. Let's take a look. Let's see if any of them are being... Wait. What happened here? fixed it. So that looked terrible. Okay, so we should have things flowing into the machines, but not yet ready to function. Did I not set recipes? Oh, I didn't actually hook this up to power just yet. That's the thing. And I think that's too low. I think these are too low. There and there, so that they don't clip. And are we going to produce frames? That one's good. That one is good. That's good. I basically just saying if materials are present. If materials are present, we're golden. And it appears that we are golden. Okay, that's 3 factories down. I think, what do we want to build next? Stators might be an option. Stators would be, I think that's actually good for the other side. Ooh, we can build obelisks after we, yeah, so we can build these 3 and stators on the other side, and then I think maybe we build motors in the middle. Maybe we'll build some stuff here in the middle. Let's take a look. Okay, where is, what's the next one we potentially want? Also we want these. So let's do stators here in the middle. And I'm gonna give it some space. So let's think like this floor, this one, this one. So let's start here. And since stators are net new, I feel like we'll do the alternate stator. Since stators are a net new object, we don't have to add them to any kind of a line. Meaning like we don't need to have a manufactured material come in to complete them. And we're just literally doing this 4 machine setup because it's easier this way for right now. And it's not 100% efficient, which I totally get. And I can see how that might make you upset, but at the same time, this isn't the end base. We are just building something to get us to a location that's going to help us really expand quickly. I think that's a line there, and that's a line there. So I do like once you find kind of the way that you want to build, or the way that you find a way that works, just kind of stick with it. You can mirror it. If you want to experiment, that's also great, but I'm very much of the, like, if I can do a copy paste of this section, I 100% would, and then I would just force the materials in. Like, you saw we had a little bit of a variable for the modular frames section, but at the rest of this, pretty straightforward. Get ourselves a freaking barking dog outside. Appears nobody can shut up today. I wonder if it's that same corgi that's always out barking. So I was literally thinking of writing the owner a letter. It's just so loud all the time, you know? Okay, so these are not aligned. They're on the center line and I need them to be off center. And that's also not the right. Okay, there. So we've got this basically built. We'll have a Stators line. Stators actually provide a decent number of it's like I'm trying to remember how I built this. I think it's like it's like this and then like that, I think, or the other way. Oh my gosh, how am I? Yeah, like that, and then probably like that. And then I have this one just going straight into the machines. Yeah, that's, I believe, correct. Yep, I just need one lift. Okay. Yeah, so this one is going this way, and then I think what we do is wrap this around. Yep, into that, and then this one just goes like so, and this, yep, this is exactly right. Wow, did we do it from memory? Pretty close. Okay, and what are we making here? Stators with quick wire. And that's only because I have about 1 million quick wire. I mean, I guess I have regular wire also, but whatever. We'll use this one for here, and if anything, I could always switch it to wire. You know, because it's not like the ratios are completely perfect here. Okay. And then, whoop, got a little carried away there. And this is the wall that our power is going to be on, which it's there. And let's see if this will reach. Heck yeah. And you know, this is actually a pretty decent design. I'm liking the way that this worked out here. Okay, and now we just have to hook up our good old... Ooh, that's like dangerously close. Oh, that's no fun. That is dangerously close to what I wanted. What if I do? Okay, wait, what do we want in there? We need quick wire and steel pipes. Okay, so steel pipes are all the way over here. I should have moved that to like up above on this side. I might do that. So I might actually redo this, but I'll redo it off camera. And I'll move it over to that side so that we are not in direct conflict. I don't know. Or I just use the wire here. My problem is, like, okay, let's see. I think this is totally going to clip. Let's find out. Should put some of these, like, actually down on a... Okay, that actually does not clip. So, F it. That's exactly what we're going to do. I have a little bit of an idea here, though. Like, what if I do... Is this the center? It is, okay. Weird. That 100% did not look like the center. Is this gonna work? Oh my lord, that does work. Look at that. And we got quick wire going into that one. So now we just got to get steel pipes, which are all the way over here. Which means I'm going to do what I kind of did on our one sorting floor that was a little bit of a cheat. And that's this. Okay. Kind of get an idea of what I'm doing here? It's a little bit cheap, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta do some stuff. But, you know, the game lets you do it this way, so it must be okay. But I'm going to show you what I'm actually doing here, because you can be like, what? You're going to have this random platform here? Nope. I'm just going to... Wait, how the hell did that get zooped? I know this has got to be really hard to see on camera, my apologies, but without any mods I can't make it like permanent day. Okay. So they're all connected. And then I'm just going to delete the little connectors to clean it up a little bit. And that should be feeding steel pipes in there, which means our stators should be working. I could do the same with all of those, but eventually, if everything is in the top level, then it's also going to get messy. So let's build a wall here. And we should see stators. Boom. And then these I'm going to run this way because they're going to combo with our rotors. Oh, yeah. I'm like, what is happening? And that's because these are the reinforced iron plates that are going into the bolted or the modular frames, which that's going to eat. By the time this catches up and this is backed up, it's going to be a long long time. We should also see how power is doing. Make sure that we're not max consumption, my capacity. So I think that means we might be running potentially if our consumption crosses this line, then we start running on the solid biofuel. And that's not where we want to be. Oh, actually we should do, I have an idea here. Let's do a smart splitter here. And what I want to do is, yep. Sometimes I feel like I don't like the way that goes. So to the left is any, and then overflow to the center. So only when this is backed up will it start flowing out that way. So basically we are prioritizing the modular frames there. And stators are built, and we are good there. So that's another little factory down. Next up is motors. Now that we've got rotors and stators, let's build a motors factory because we also need 50 of them to start oil processing. But we'll do that in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.